This is Down the Line. I'm Trey Scott.
Ryan Pittman.
Let's go ahead and jump into it, man. You got to see some baseball last week, softball last week. Been a great start to spring. What did you think about what you've seen so far at South Lenoir?
I got to see South Lenoir start their conference on the softball, baseball side. Southwest Onslow came in. It was a great game for both teams. Both of them got a win. Both of them are, starting their conference and the beginning of the season off to a good start, Trey.
Yep, Kinston got a win last week against Union, 15-5. That's great for Kinston. North Lenoir ended up beating Kinston last week, 20-0.
A lot of teams are going to lose to North Lenoir.
Yes.
North Lenoir's got a good team. Kinston's young team, but I'm glad to see them get a win.
That's right. Also, if you didn't know, North Carolina defeated Duke
twice
with the sweep.
In a year.
Who do you pull for, Ryan?
I'm repping my Carolina Blue today.
All right, that's enough before we get fired and our show gets canceled. I'm sorry, BJ.
Canceled real quick.
I did not mean it. I did. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and jump into it. The best 10-minute sports show all time. Let's go ahead and start this timer now. Here we are. My first topic. Is South Lenoir legit? 3-0, 2 wins against Richlands, beat Southwest Onslow, got a conference win, starting off 3-0. What you think about the Blue Devils? Are they legit?
I think they are. They're a young team, Trey. They've got a great, senior shortstop, Braxton Bird, who's leading that team. They've got some freshman, Reed Davis. Man, when he hits the ball, it just sounds different compared to other players. There's no disrespect to any other player, but he is a great freshman. Coach Novicki is doing a great job with this young team. Like I said, they had a really big win against Southwest Onslow Friday night. I think they are legit. Will they win the conference this year? I don't know. Tough to tell. But the future is bright for the Devils south of the creek.
And I've seen them play too. And I know these kids. I know most of them. And this is going to sound bad, but I don't think they're legit yet. They have a lot of stuff to clean up. I agree with you. Coach Novicki is the man. I know Novicki. Paul's a good guy, great coach. He did great with David Combs last year. He's going to do great this year. But too young, too many errors. I got to see what they got on the mound, how much depth they got in pitching. I got to see more from Jacob Howard. Jacob Howard's a stud on the mound, has been his whole life, but he's just coming back from injury. Is he even still a pitcher? I don't know.
Yeah, and like you said, there was a lot of errors. So Friday night, jump out to a big lead. They're up 7-0. Top of the 5th inning, they give up 5 runs. And now, when you talk about errors, there was 2 outs, bases loaded, pop up, short right field, it gets dropped. Guess what? All 3 runs score, and now you're looking at 7-4. Mm-hmm. Then another one comes across the board. It's 5-7. So yes, errors did play a big part into that game Friday night. However, Coach Novicki really has a calm demeanor. He's, a good – I feel like he's a good coach to have for a young team like this. And, they scored a run in the bottom of the 5th, get it back up 8-5. Never gave up another run. So, I mean, I understand what you're saying, that they are a young team, but I think they're a legit baseball team, here.
And they're still positive sides. Like we talked about, Reed Davis, he's 6 for 12. Hitting 503 games, 5 RBIs, 1 double, 1 triple. Jacob Howard's 429. Braxton Bird's hitting 375. My thing is, I need to see Jacob's just a junior. I need to see Jacob, Braxton, and Adam McDonald step up for this team. There's too many young kids on this roster for these kids not to be balling. I'm not saying they're not balling. It's very young and very early in the season. I need to see more. There's a lot on the schedule coming up, but the 2 wins against Richlands, can we be honest here? Richlands is not a very good team. The game I watched them play against Richlands, they should have beat them by 20. Well, they should have beaten by 12, and they won 8-3-ish. So we're going to see. We're going to jump into more of that a little bit later. Let's get to our next topic. Should have North Lenoir played Green Central last week? We were so upset.
Yes. We wanted to see that game.
We did.
Not just us.
No,
I'm talking about the community. Yes, we wanted to see it. I was shocked that he got caught. Now I know they call it the swamp, man. It holds water down there. I get it. I was shocked that game got called so early.
Yes, sir.
I feel like if I'm North Lenoir, I want to play that. I mean, as close of a game as they played in, at Greene Central, lose 2-0. I feel like that hurts them more than it hurts Greene Central for them not playing again. I mean, Greene Central, obviously, they wants to play. They want to play again, to go for that season sweep, just like them Hills did. But, I think that hurts North Lenoir. I'm not going to say it's going to hurt them in the end. It's not. They're going to be fine. But, when it comes head-to-head, that loss against Greene Central, especially if it's for a playoff seeding or anything like that, man, I wanted to see that game, Trey. We talked about it last week. We were so excited about it.
I want to see it. RPI matters now.
Yeah.
RPI matters. It matters. This day of age, RPI matters. We were ready for this game. Not only were we just ready for this game, dude, you're playing at home against Greene Central, one of the best teams in the state.
On a short field.
On a short field, and Blake Crawford needs to get going. Yeah. Blake Crawford, UNCW recruit, has not yet really got it going yet, and that was the perfect time for him. But the part that bothers me is one thing I've learned about baseball and baseball coaches, and I want to be clear on this. I'm not speculating nothing. I know nothing about the field. I don't know how it looked. I don't know nothing. Well, one thing I know about baseball coaches, they know how to take care of a field.
Yeah.
That's half of the field, half of your job is coaching. The other half is taking care of the field, whether it's your team or what.
Real quick, I'm gonna throw this out here. Lenoir County has some, and Greene County have some beautiful baseball fields. Dude, the field at South Lenoir Friday night, that's pretty, man. APA's
shout out
got
to Will Harrell.
Yeah, APA,
all of them.
All of them. APA's got a beautiful field. Yeah. Greene Central, North Lenoir, South Lenoir. Man, they got some beautiful ball fields.
Yeah, they do. Let's go ahead and jump to another subject, just small on down. Hopefully, North Lenoir can find a way to make it up. I don't think they will because last season they didn't, and it's not a conference game. So we'll see.
Conference matters.
Yep, conference matters. Like, who is the best team in Lenoir County? This is a legit question. You got South Lenoir's 3-0, North Lenoir's 2-1, Kenson High is 1-3, APA is 3-0, Bethel's 2-0. Who's the best team in Lenoir County?
North Lenoir is the best team in the county.
Okay.
However, South Lenoir is right on their heels, and it's going to make conference be entertaining. Last week I said that North Lenoir is going to run away with their conference. Probably still, going to win their conference. It's going to be a little more interesting than I thought because I got to see South Lenoir and Southwest Onslow, which is another conference opponent for North Lenoir, play Friday night. They're going to have their hands full in these conference games. Not really sure about them Duplin County schools, but when North Lenoir and South Lenoir play March 22nd, that's going to be a good one. And then they play again April 26th, kind of in the season. Man, I'd love to see that game come down for the conference. Whoever wins that wins the Eastern Carolina 2A. That'd be great. It'd be great. Big for the county.
Big for the county. They already hate each other.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great. That would be great. We got 3 minutes, by the way. Hey, man, to me, it's no doubt North Lenoir. I put it out there. I don't think South Lenoir is close to North Lenoir. I don't. I think the pitching and the experience separates the two teams. Eli Kearney and Braxton Bird and Jackson Jenkins. Not Braxton Bird, I'm sorry. Garrett Bird and Jackson Jenkins. That's 3 ballers.
Well, you got a young team. We talked about it. South Lenoir young team, North Lenoir veteran team.
Yeah.
North Lenoir needs to take advantage of it this season.
Yeah.
They really do. South Lenoir's right. They're on their heels, man.
Picking up Garrett Bird was huge, man. I watched Garrett Bird last year, and there was 4 games where he pitched and homered in the same game. And that's huge. And guess what? He did it last week.
Yeah.
He pitched for North Lenoir and he homered. So don't shoot me, not saying you do, don't shoot me, oh, well, he played in APA, he played private ball, he played this, he played that. No, he's doing the same thing he was doing at APA. But let's go ahead and talk about the other teams because I think South Lenoir is very close to APA.
Yeah,
I think South Lenoir is better, but I think they're on the more comparable scale right now.
Yeah, I mean, definitely see that. And like I've seen APA play, seen South Lenoir play. The one thing I would say difference is APA is a little bit more of a fundamental team. They don't make the mistakes. They haven't made the mistakes when I've watched them that South Lenoir made. But South Lenoir, if they get their bats hot, they were up 7-0 on Southwest Onslow, and the pitcher for Southwest Onslow wasn't just throwing them slow pitch. I mean, he was a pitcher, and South Lenoir took advantage of it.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, South Lenoir, North Lenoir matchup is going to be good. It's going to be good, but I have to see the pitching. I have to see the pitching from South Lenoir. I know North Lenoir has it.
Yeah.
We got question marks. We got a checklist for South Lenoir.
Yeah.
Where do you have pitching? Who's your hitters after the 5-hole? How long is it going to take the unexperienced kids to be ready this year? And some of them have been answered.
Yeah.
The last one, Reed Davis, he's ready.
Yeah, he is. I mean, could you Reed Davis on like a North Lenoir team?
Yeah.
You know, it's just man, he'd fit right in.
He would fit right in. And like you said, this is a freshman coming in just automatically. Last time I seen this was Braden Burrs, ECU commit. He came in his freshman year, and he just, all right, this is baseball. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Same thing from Reed Davis.
Hey, sometimes it comes natural to these guys.
Yeah, man. Competitors compete. Big thing right here, man, is just South Lenoir just has to keep improving. Improving. And North Lenoir has to maintain and be a well-oiled engine. Coach Sherrod, this is his chance to have a deep playoff team, and it's time to show it. We got 14 seconds left. What you got?
There's some big games this week.
Okay.
APA at Greenfield Tuesday. Curious to see what's going to happen there, Trey.
North Lenoir and who we got this week?
Kinston.
South
Lenoir and Kinston.
South Lenoir and Kinston. That's our 10 minutes. It's up. I'm Trey Scott.
Ryan Pittman.
We'll see you next week.